Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Discard Dead. No cards today, miniatures again. Not Kill Team like I was hoping it was going to be. There have been a few delays for the Brood Brothers Kill Team video, apologise. But I got something else instead. I've recently been getting into Hero Quest. I've gotten a bunch of the kits. I've got base game, a few of the other expansions. I actually used to play Hero Quest when I was younger, one of my favourite games of all time. Well, actually the first models that I actually painted was a Hero Quest model. It turned out quite terrible, but you know, obviously my skills have improved since then. So I've had a look at Temu. Everyone knows what Temu is. If you don't know what it is, have a look at it. This is not a sponsored video by any means. First time I've ordered it just to try and get a little bit of extra flavour for my Hero Quest games. A bunch of different stuff I've ordered. I've got a couple of I've got a black dragon, a couple of big spiky deep dragon things. There's a couple of werewolves, a weird crazy Cheshire cat looking thing, some scenery stuff. I've got some ruined bricks, some barricades for some gas punk sort of games, whatever, I don't know. Some little mountain bits, wolf, bunny ninja, which sounds pretty funny. There's a dwarf on a pony, which sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. There's something on for Kill Team. I've got like it looks like a little Mortal Kombat Melina character with the size, you know. There's a Frost Maiden. There's a Frog Wizard, which looks pretty rad. There's an Orcish Beauty, which is basically a naked barbarian, orc barbarian chick. There's a couple of orc bosses. There's an Elven Princess, Wizard, and I got a big case as well. Plus a bunch of was that it? I can't remember. Let's have a look and see how we go. Okay, so let's have a look. So this one looks like the little scenery mountain pieces. Just initially, I mean, they're probably all going to be the same quality, so I'll just have a look at one. Looks pretty nice. That's pretty cool. It did drop a little bit of the flock when I opened it, so that'll probably have to be sealed before I can use it. Otherwise, looks all right. Let's see. This one is it's a cool little case. This one is so this one kind of looks like Melina from Mortal Kombat, which is kind of the reason why I got it. The size look a bit damaged in the packaging, but I think that should be okay. I might better fix that. Otherwise, the print looks pretty good. Okay, next up, let's take this one. Love all these little foam bits and bobs, they're great. Yeah. So this is looks like the Cheshire cat. It's not specific. It was not specifically named Cheshire cat for obvious reasons, but that looks pretty good. There's a couple of these little strands that come out when you do 3D printing, but that looks pretty good. It's fairly solid. That's cool. Quite happy with that one. Okay, next up is this bigger one. Lots of rattling in this one. Oh, cool. Okay. So all the various wall pieces and stone blocks. That's great. Cool. Yeah, they look alright. That looks pretty good. These are the barricades. These look pretty good. These will be useful for things like Necromunda games or 40k games with some orcs or some, I don't know, some ragtag mercenaries. Or this might be good for some sort of maybe a Gaslands kind of game, something like that. That would be pretty cool. Pretty decent. Just realized I should have gotten a knife for this one, just in case. Okay, another phone back. Okay, that's the other set of barricades. I wonder why they were all packaged differently, but that's okay. That's all good. Let's have a look at the small one. Okay, let's have a look at this smaller one. Just open for that. Dang it. This side. Oh, okay, that's the frog wizard. It was a shrink seal. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, quality looks pretty good, I guess. I'll figure it out when I crack him open. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of these are going to have that shrink seal in them. That's my orc. My female orc warrior. That's cool. This is going to be the same deal. Not shrink wrap, but not pressure sealed either, but just, you know what I mean. Okay, that's our Frost Maiden. That looks like a pretty good sculpt. Well, it's a pretty good print, I should say. Yeah, nice. So like I said, I've been getting into HeroQuest a lot lately. Got a few of the kits, or a few of the sets. Used to play it when I was younger. Absolutely loved it. One of my favorite games of all time. And it's just good to get back into it. We've got our little rabbit ninja. Looks fairly good. I mean, obviously a lot of these models I'm going to have to take a file to and clean them up, but they look pretty good so far. What's this one now? I guess these are all going to be in that same sort of vein. Okay, so this is the wolf. Pretty good. Happy with that one. Let's get rid of all this junk. Ah, yeah. A dwarf warrior on pony. This looks like a fun model. That's pretty cool. Yeah, quality looks good on that. Happy with that. Okay, here we go. Another different packaging method. Just bubble wrap. Totally fine. This looks like one of the deep dragons. I think that's what it was called. That's pretty good. I like that. That looks pretty nice. I'll definitely enjoy painting that one up. And its brother when I find it. wonder if there's this one's tight there. Yep, that's the other one. That's cool. Looks like this one was found in a Arctic expedition. Okay. Here we go, here's a new matte packaging method. What is this? What is this? Such a hassle. Ah, werewolves. Sick. Okay. Well, that's pretty reasonable. That looks good. And the other one. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be 2 werewolves. That's curious. Man, I hope the other one is not in another box somewhere. That's it. I thought it was 2, but I guess it was just the one. That's alright. Maybe there's some sort of fun print that I missed. Probably my fault. Let's take this big one. This one should be the Black Dragon then, if that's the case. Yep, really should have gotten some scissors. This looks amazing. Lots of little tacky bits to take off, but that is such a great sculpt. Yeah, there's a lot of cleaning that I'm gonna have to do for this one. It looks like one of his toes snapped off. And his wings are quite flimsy, which honestly, from a visual aspect, it looks great. From a physical sort of, you know, play around manipulation sort of thing, I'm not super happy about, but well, I'll see if I can't do anything with him. But that head looks pretty good. That looks good. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. So let's round this off with these last ones. Our female elven wizard. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up quickly. Is the orc bosses. They look a lot smaller than I anticipated. Yeah, they look much smaller than I anticipated. But this should be okay for Hero Quest. I'll make it work. That's totally fine. They look great, by the way. They do look good. The printing has come out quite nicely. Yeah, I do like it. Okay. Lucky last. Big box. This is a, if I recall, this is a model storage box, which is great. Honestly, I needed a new box for all the kill teams that I've painted. Okay, clips fell off. I'm sure I can put them back on, no problem. So we've got a bunch of these foam boards with removable bits. That's great. I used to have two of the the much larger Citadel miniature cases, and they were good, except that I had a fairly sizable orc and goblin army for Warhammer Fantasy back when it was still, back before Age of Sigmar sort of came in and, you know, changed things up a bit. But and I had things like trolls. I had like lots of different types of trolls. Had the Arachnarok, a couple of the old dwarven catapults and trebuchets or things like that. So I had to cut up some spaces, but this looks like it should be good for the kill teams. Anyway, guys, that's my Temu order. I'd love to do paint up a couple of these things for you guys. If you're interested, let me know. Be more than happy to give them a crack. Yeah, in terms of quality, not too bad. Not too bad. There's going to be a bit of cleaning involved, obviously, but otherwise they looked pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next video with the Brood Brothers kill team.